Dead Tooth Soup, ripping on the bibble dap dang dang, y'all. Slow Boon Slaying coming at you with another Modern Warfare 3 Zombies guide. All right, we are getting into the Shepherd Act 2 finale mission. It's the story mission, the finale story mission for Zombies, man, and it gets you a nice skin on the LTV, which is sick as fuck, y'all. It's looking nice. So this is the first part of the mission. This is the first objective, to get exfilled to the Shepherd site, right? It's gonna pop up with a red exfil smoke, right, at a certain site. You can see on the map how there is an exfiltration with a star on it too, just before this clipped over to where we're dropping in to the site. Now they're gonna take you over to a separate area, right, outside of what's going on in Zombies, but it's still, you know, in the map, right? So it's an area you'll know. Now, if you'll see, I'm jumping out the back here with my team. You're going to need a good squad, and that building just in front of me, the big building to the right there, that is where you're going to need to go for the first objective here in this mission. What you got to do is you got to go up this building, grab a line, head up the rope on the right side of the building right here, and then get up to the top and place charges on the actual SAM sites that are launching surface-to-air missiles, right? So you're gonna wanna go ahead and take those out first. That is the first kind of easy objective here, and it's pretty fun, man. I love this mission. Now, what I do recommend is having a good LMG, right, and a good AR or SMG on you, and I recommend them to be at Pack-a-Punch Tier 2 at least, because it's a heavy mission as far as all of the just ads that are popping off on you, dude. You gotta watch those bad boys. They're coming in hard. You gotta get them, rip them down, fuck their mamas, eat their bongs, and then take the boo-boo on the whack-whack. You know what I'm saying? All right, so here we go. You're gonna be dealing with a lot of mercs in this one, so make sure you have a 3-plate vest as well, probably a durable gas mask, and a pretty big backpack to hold all of your extra tactical gear that you're gonna need to just be throwing at these dudes, taking them down, right? You're not dealing with a whole lot of zombies at this point, but they do come in later. I also recommend having a turret mod with you when you go in. It will help clear out all the ads on top of this roof, and you can jump up there, hit the turret, and then just go after the 2 SAM sites while that turret is taking down all the ads that are coming on and procking hard at you, right? Get out of the way of the SAM site after you place the charge. It will take you down. It'll break your shield for sure, or break your plates off, so you gotta watch that. Place the other charge on this other SAM site, and then boom, dang, dang below, you are ready to go onto the next portion of this mission. Next portion of this mission, you're gonna have to jump off the building heading east, right? So jump off the east side of the building and jump into the parking lot. You'll see what I do here, and basically make sure that your team is with you. This is definitely very team-based at this point, right? This game, or this mission in general, you're gonna wanna have a solid squad with you. At least make sure that they're following you and doing what you're doing. If you don't have the communication there, right, at least you can just make sure that they're rolling with you and you guys are kind of working as one. If you have a squad that you're communicating with, that's the best scenario here, right? You want to make sure that you have guys that are really talking through it. So if you have a good squad, that's what I recommend doing. Jump down here to where those ether crystals are, right? These big ether crystals down in the parking lot on the east side. That's where the ACV is going to drop, and you got to basically follow and shepherd this ACV along to the area where you're going to launch the nuke from it, and that is basically the gist of the mission. So you just want to make sure that you're ad clearing right here so that they do drop that ACV in. It doesn't drop in until some of the ads are cleared out. Once it drops in, you got to run over to the back side of it, tap the button on the back. I believe you got to hold square like everything else in this game, square for everything, right? Hit that bad boy, slap the button on it. I'll show you how to do that right here, right? Roll up to the back side. You just saw me look at it. You can also pop these little crystals to get some plates, some extra gear, breach drones, all that good stuff, and then you're going to tap the button on the back of the ACV to start it off. What I suggest doing with the ACV is have one guy run behind and you run on top of it. It takes a second to get this thing going, by the way. Like it just, for some reason, always takes a second. I always say put at least 1 or 2 guys on top of it to ride with it and take out the ads as they're coming at you, because they will damage the living shit out of it to the point where you won't make it to the final site where you got to launch that thing. There you go. Wait till the button pops up. Boom. Slap that bad boy. Jump on top. Stango, bango, dango, do. And you're ready to go, dude. Ready to go. Let's go. So, riding with my boy here, right? I definitely recommend having some of those kind of like, what are they, void nades kind of? They look like void nades to me. I forget what they're called. If you have a few of those in your tactical slot, so useful. Decoy grenades, super useful. Semtex is pretty useful as well when you're tossing them off the back of this thing. And then experimental gas, another thing that you might want to stow up before you come in. I used Ether Shroud for this one, but honestly, the healing aura is probably the way to go. And make sure you have like a couple airstrikes or maybe some mortar strikes to drop in the backfield while you're riding on this ACV over to the launch site. Definitely recommend having a bigger backpack than I did, guys. I had like, I'm pretty sure like a small or medium when I came in. And having a large is just key, right? I wish that the scavenger was still in this thing, man. The scavenger would be so useful in this mission specifically, but zombies, they don't have that. So now you're gonna light this thing up, right? You get over to the ACV final site, right? You've cleared all the ads as they're coming at you. You light that bad boy up like I just did, and you're gonna have a percentage. Someone has to stay with the ACV while this is going on, right? So once you hit this this basically what's it called, nuke button on the top of it, there you go. The Abomination's gonna spawn in, and you're gonna have to try and take that thing out, dude. It's a monster, right? If you've never fought the Abomination, he's in the red zone normally of zombies, and he is just such a bitch to have to handle. So make sure you have a good LMG, right? A good AR or SMG. Pack-a-punch tier 2 at least. Even tier 3 would be great if you could pull that off. And you just wait on the ACV or close to the ACV till the percentage gets to 100%. Clear off the ads because the percentage will be going down, right? And then, I mean, you gotta watch the health on this thing too. Once it launches, you're good to go. If you take out the Abomination, it makes it so much easier. You can see I went down a couple times here. Teammates had to come grab me because somebody had to be close to the ACV to launch this thing off. Definitely recommend taking out the Abomination while you can. A good knife is also key, right? Because it can just clear out ads real quickly if they get close to you. Now, bottom line is, it's rough to use the knife against the Abomination, but it does mess him up. Like, that bad boy will get slapped and tacked if you just stab him in the belly or in the face a couple times with like a pack-a-punched tier 2 knife. It's insane how much damage that thing does. And boom, bam, dango dong, that baby is done, y'all. Mission accomplished. Good to go. I hope everybody had a happy holiday season. I took a break, obviously, but I'm back at it, making some vids for you. By the way, 12K subscribers, guys. Please like and subscribe. I am loving the growth that we're seeing here. Slow Boon Slang out. Bango do on the hat sauce. Bye-bye.